I have a client, Brooke, who died at 31 in the house I told her to leave. Why? She was waiting for the HVAC guy to come fix it. It was their problem. They hadn't fixed it. She had asked multiple times. They knew there was a problem. They hadn't fixed it. She was very upset about that. This was her first house. She was not going to leave until they fixed the problem. They don't get to determine whether she leaves her house or not. You can see why she felt that way.
Yeah.
And she died.
From what? What was obviously from the mold, but what did it?
She had a, I think it was a cardiac event. So, mold attacks the immune system. But whatever someone has, whatever's lurking there, if you attack the immune system, if you create systemic inflammation, it's going to trigger that thing. It can, the genetics may load the gun, but the environment pulls the trigger. So just get out for a little bit, clear your head, and make a safety plan, because you may think that you can't afford to leave, and that may be true. But you also may not be able to afford to stay. And if you stay and get sicker and sicker, then sometimes you can't work, and then you can't earn income for your family. So these are not easy questions, especially for my military families. And I just always want to give the caveat that it doesn't have to be immediate.
Yeah.
Make a safety plan so that you can move in the direction of safety. Maybe right now you can only get air purifiers. Okay? Get air purifiers. And then make a plan. But if you come to me and you tell me that your kids have been hospitalized multiple times because of your house, I won't even take your case, because the jury's going to look at that and say, you're putting your kid in danger.